Lies to the public because headlines sell better than facts. Sometimes I think we deserved it. All of it. I'm not even talking about the war. That was a couple days later. I mean our legacy. Look at what we've done. For God's sakes, to each other. This is only our punishment. Racism, inquisitions, torture, genocide, terrorism, psychopaths, fucking slavery, ownership of another person. This shit? Of course we deserved it. All of it. The real horror is what we've done to the place. Want to know the worst thing, though? We will survive it. No doubt about it, at least for a while. And that's why I don't think he's here. Why make us up if he knows that we're just going to destroy everything he loved? No way. We made him up just to make ourselves feel better. We've got a taste for violence. Hell, we had dictators still running countries until the very end. I think we've had our chance. Survivors or no survivors, humanity, they lost its course not because of what it did, but because of what it is and what it could never be. Towards the end of it, we didn't care about the time we had with each other, the dying wishes, the last kiss. All that mattered was the doomsday clock, the cold bitterness of the selfish human. A mother taking food from her child to feed herself? Nah, he's not real. Or at least he's not here anymore. He left when that first one dropped in Hiroshima. I had a brother, Frankie. Didn't see him very often, because seeing him meant seeing my uncle, so I was never home. But I wish things didn't turn out quite the way. I'd go back. I saw Hiroshima. I don't have the swellings to tell for it. But I asked about Sadako. Posters all over with her in a gas mask, soaked in sake. That little girl was reborn in this town. A symbol. Hope some of the locals would have something to share, but all they gave me were looks. There was this old woman, old enough to be the only one to talk to me. I mean, I guess she never saw past the internment. I don't know. Anyways, a paper crane. That's all she gave me. I came back to the restaurant the next day to see if I could find her, and I did, but she didn't seem to want to talk. Once I heard the sirens, well, I guess that's when I knew. Let's just say that old woman never thought she'd have to close up shop just to hide beneath it a second time. Now, even though I've got no way of knowing if I'm the last one around, I know for a fact that my life is not much different from before the war. I doubt anyone else out there can say that. I mean, I never liked people. In fact, I hated them. Before the war, I lived my whole life as this big personality, like a Jimmy Fallon. I made Robin Williams look like he'd never heard of charisma in the first place. I had millions of dollars, I had a beautiful house, and all that means nothing. Truth is, I mean, it never really did. That was never who I was. Whoever I truly was, who I was meant to be, that person is dead. People got what they wanted out of me until there was nothing left. And you can only lie to yourself until you're empty. None of it mattered in the end. The booze of frivolous friendships, the sadness. No, my life ended well before the war. Once the world turned on its side, all that survived was the truth. World's worst punishment. The worst way to go is to die knowing that your life was a lie. You spent all of that strength pushing a boulder up a hill only to watch it roll back down again. I mean, want to know the truth? I mean, chances are nobody's listening to this. I never had a brother. I made it up. All I had was an uncle. If all you got in this life is an uncle like I had, you gotta learn to live with him. He might scream at you, he might shake you, torment you, but at the end of the day, he always meant well. He'll take you to the movies, he'll tickle you, he makes you feel like the most happiest kid in the world. He almost never makes you question what it all means, where you really came from, because in the end, it doesn't matter. He's all you got. You know, I could end this broadcast right now. Burn the place down, match the rest of this godless city. But I won't. I'll keep on living just for the sake of living. Because that's what makes us human.